Market update here on the 22nd. So today we pretty much did exactly what I talked about yesterday in the video. So I said in the video yesterday we were probably going to go to 400 today, and we hit. Did we hit 400? We hit 413. My target was 437, and I knew that just based on this pattern right here. We had A, B, C, A. I'm looking for B right here, and we got it. And for this B wave, it was A, B, C right here. And you know what? We might not even be done yet. Let me look on lower time frames. Yeah, I think we're probably done, because we have 1, 2. Let's see here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we're pretty much done with that one. So again, A right here, this whole thing is A. It's A, B, C, A, B, C, B. And so we should be getting a C wave tomorrow, going into the end of the week. I don't know how long this would take if it plays out, but based on today's close, 413. The top of this is 402.32, so maybe $2.19 lower than the very bottom is right around 388. So I would expect somewhere around 388 for the C wave, and then we should get another ABC move higher. Let's look on higher time frames. And I'm going to get rid of this for a second. So if we're looking at this as a 5-wave move, even though they're all ABC moves, then I'm going to draw a parallel line here. And then also, we can draw a parallel line right here. Let's see if that actually hits 388. No, it wouldn't be that far of a fall. But based on this, so we have right here 401 or 402.28, and then the very top of this one was 390. So I guess the next move could be 414. That's possible. But again, we have the 200 DMA at around, it's going to be around like 403 or 404 once we come down here and then come back up. It's going to be down lower, maybe even 402 at that point. But if it's at that point, I would expect it to go higher than it temporarily, because the top of here is 402.17. And so I would expect for it to break it temporarily and then start the move down, the 5-wave move down for either the C wave or the 3rd wave right here. So again, I don't know where all my markings went, but this is either going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here, or we're looking at A, B, C. It's like that. I'm leaning towards A, B, C because this is not really a normal second wave to have like a diagonal ABC move. It seems more like a B wave to me. And so I'm leaning towards the ABC more than a 5-wave move down. So that would mean we just have this one long wave left, probably sometime in mid-December, and it might take all the way into like February. It's kind of my base case over the next couple of weeks. So basically just wait for the move down tomorrow or the next day. Again, tomorrow is the only real trading day. On Friday, it's going to be a half day, and we have Thursday off. So this might actually happen and take all the way till, let's see, today's the 22nd. Might be all the way into like the 28th and 29th down here at 388. And then I think that Powell I'm not 100% sure when he speaks, but I know we have CPI on the 13th. This whole move would take about 2 weeks. And so I would expect the move higher to probably take another week or two, and that would probably hit a bunch of different things we have in early December. We have Powell speaking, we have him raising rates sometime in December, CPI on the 13th, payroll, unemployment, all kinds of different stuff early in December. So that's kind of my base case. I don't think we're going to keep on going higher here because that would mean that we topped out here soon. But I think they're going to extend this out. Let's go to the VIX now. The VIX is still going lower. We don't really need to be zoomed in on this. On the daily time frame, that just looks like we actually just got a lower high right there. So we had this right here, ABC, back in January, and ever since then it's just been lower highs. So based on that, I wouldn't be surprised if we come down here and bottom somewhere around, I'm actually thinking maybe even down here to, I don't know if it's going to go that far. It's probably going to be low 20s, I would think. But I wouldn't be surprised over the next couple of days if we get a move higher to maybe like 23, 24. And then make one more move down lower. So kind of hard to tell the pattern right now. Let me try on lower time frames. Yeah, it's just a random patterns down here, random corrective wave. Expect a bounce in the VIX and then another move lower to solidify the bottom. And a lot of people are being thrown off on the VIX right now. I think it's just basically the people the whales in the market, the big money in the market is trying to get really cheap puts and really cheap options because they know that we're about to get a huge move down. And so they're suppressing the VIX so option prices are cheaper and they can set up all of their options plays. That's what it seems like to me because they're not really pushing. They push it higher today, but it's just taking a long time, slow grind all week. And that's just allowing them to, accumulate over and over. They can accumulate puts at 395, then 397, and just keep on averaging into it while the VIX is on really low. And so then when the VIX finally does spike, you don't even really need the price to go. I mean, it needs to go down, but if it goes to 30, your options are going to be worth a lot more. So this is basically making me even more confident that we're going to have a huge move down for how far this has fallen in the last month. So it's just like August. We had June 34 all the way down to 19. Basically the exact same thing. 34. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 19 again. And that's just them. They're going to be getting all their cheap puts, and so you should be doing the exact same thing. I'm buying puts right now for like 3 or 4 months out because that's what you do here pretty much if you know which way the market's going to go. Next thing to look at is the dollar. Dollar is doing exactly what we had talked about. It completed the fourth wave right here. It looks like it is, well, you know what? It might, The thing is, if we have a move down in SPY, you would think the dollar would spike a little bit more. Let's see how far as far as it can go for an expanded flat was 108.48. But the first wave is all the way up here. I would say 108.47 is in play over the next couple of days if we get that move down, because I can't imagine us falling that much with the dollar being suppressed, but maybe the market's kind of funky right now. Maybe this could be 1 ABC2 right here, 3, 4, 5. Or yeah, that makes sense, because if this was 1 2, and 3. That doesn't make sense for a fourth wave to come back in here. So this is probably 1, A, B, C, 2. So we're looking at this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So I would expect the dollar to probably go up and get stronger over the next couple of days if we're going to fall down here to 388. And then obviously, like I talked about in the last couple of videos, a move down to 104, 105 to complete the overall fifth wave. And then we'd be looking at the move to like 120. Apple. Apple is, I think it was bearish today. No, it was up today. I think it was down early in the day. Apple is still pretty much just staying around here, around 150 right now. Zoom in a little bit. This looks like still the same thing. Let's see, A, B. This might come down a little bit farther actually if we're going to go down to 388. So we have A, looks to me like A, B, maybe get a C wave down here. And target could be all the way down here at 142. And then that would be the overall B wave, and then we get one more move up higher for the C wave. So that kind of looks like it's going along with SPY a little bit. Microsoft. Same thing. It looks like A, B, so maybe a sell-off down here before finishing. Well, it looks like a fourth wave to me, actually. We'll see. Is this going to be a fourth wave, fifth wave higher, or are we going to get, is this actually A, we're going to get a B wave down here and then a C wave up here? This would play along with the market going down to 388. If we go higher tomorrow, then that would mean that wouldn't play along with everything else we've gone over in the video. So we'll see if this ends up being a B wave. It's going to be like A, B, C, same thing as Apple. So that's pretty much it. I'm looking for a move down over the next couple of days. We'll see if we get it. If we do keep on going up here, and I'm wrong, and we just keep on going up higher, then that would mean that this is most likely actually the fourth wave, and then we're starting the fifth wave higher. So this just goes straight up to the 200 DMA at 405 over the next couple of days. Then that means we got to watch out because that's probably going to be the top. So I would say this is a better scenario than going straight to 405 right now. Although I do have a lot of puts, so I wouldn't mind if you got the move over here in the next couple of days. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments. What scenario do you think is going to play out? And let me know what you're doing as far as options go. All right, I will do another update tomorrow. Have a good night.